Today I'm going to talk about decimal division using whole numbers to divide decimals. Please fill in the center of your Freyer model with decimal division. Please write in the upper right-hand corner, a decimal broken into parts gets smaller. 81 hundredths divided by 9 equals 9 hundredths. In the upper right-hand corner, please write, make sure the first number of the quotient, the answer, is above the first number of the dividend it goes into. What do I mean by that? Take a look at this problem. 5 4/10 divided by 9. I know that 9 times 6 goes into 54, and that nothing times 9 goes into 5. So I'm going to do 9 times 6, subtract that, get 0, so I know I'm done, and then I'm going to bring up my decimal, and the answer is 6/10. You'll notice I did not put the 6 above the 5, because nothing times 9 would equal 5. Now I want you to try it. 3 68 hundredths divided by 4. Please pause right now and solve this problem. Okay, let's solve this together. First I ask myself, does 4 times anything go into 3? The answer is no, so I can either put a 0 or skip on to the next number. Does 4 times anything go into 36? Well, yes, 4 times 9 goes into 36. So I put my 9 above the 6, representing that it goes into the number 36. 4 times 9 is 36. I subtract that and get 0. I still have the 8, so I bring it down. 4 times what might equal 8? Well, 4 times 2 will go into 8, and it goes in evenly. So I am done, so I don't have a remainder, but I have to remember that I have a decimal and it gets put right up above where it was in the original dividend. In the last quadrant, please solve 3 12 hundredths divided by 6. Push pause now and try your best. To solve it, I ask myself, what times 6 equals 3? Nothing. So now I'll say, what times 6 equals 31? 5 times 6 is 30. I'll subtract that. 1 minus 0 is 1. 3 minus 3 is 0. I bring down the 2. 6 times what is 12? 6 times 2 goes into 12. It goes in evenly, so my remainder is 0. I need to remember I have a decimal. I bring up my decimal, and so 3 12 hundredths divided by 6 is 52 hundredths. That's the last problem you have to solve, but I'll put a few more on the next slide for you to try. I'll put them on, pause, and then I'll show you how to solve them if you need help. If you'd like to see someone else teach this, you can go back to 24/7 and click on the YouTube Dividing Decimals by Whole Numbers. The next 4 slides will be problems you can try to solve if you'd like. I'll write the problem, give you time to solve it, and then I'll solve it with you. 5 76 hundredths divided by 6. Take a moment, hit pause, and solve it. 9 times 6 goes into 57, 54 times. With a remainder of 3, bring down the 6. Now I have to ask myself, how many times does 6 go into 36? It goes in 6 times. 6 times 6 is 36. Subtract 0, so I'm done. Where's the decimal? I'm going to raise it up and put it here. So 5 67 hundredths divided by 6 is 96 hundredths. Try the next one if you'd like. 10 and 4 tenths divided by 4. Hit pause and give it a try. 4 doesn't go into 1, so I ask myself, does 4 go into 10? Yes, it goes in 2 times. 4 times 2 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Bring down the 4. Does 4 go into 24? Yes, it does. 6 times. 6 times 4 is 24. Remainder of 0. The decimal is here. I'm going to raise it. 10 and 4 tenths divided by 4 is 2 and 6 tenths. Now I'm going to give you 2 more slides, but they're really tricky. Try it if you'd like, but you certainly don't have to do it. This next one's tricky, remember. Does 81 go into 7? No. Does 81 go into 76? No. Does 81 go into 761? You'll have to do the math, but yes, it goes in 9 times. 9 times 81 is 729. Bring down the 4. 81 times 4 equals 324. Did you get that one? What do I do with my decimal? Bring it up and put it there. Last slide, again, a tricky one. Thanks for coming this far. Let's see. 47 and 25 hundredths divided by 75. Hit pause and give it your best shot. I ask myself, does 4 divide by 75? No. Does 47 divide by 75? No. Does 472 divide by 75? Yes, it does. It will go into it 6 times. 6 times 75 is 450. Subtract. Bring down your 5. What times 75 is 225? 3. Bring up my decimal, and there it is. Please hit replay and look at any of these again if you need help. I'll see you tomorrow.